Hey everybody, it's Oracle684 back here once again with another video. This time we are talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K box set. That is right. I'll say it. This would be a dream come true for any Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. I am super stoked as to what I would like to see in this box set. I mean, what other special features could we have? I mean, they've already come out with quite a few different versions of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre for like the 40th anniversary, and you know this DVD or Blu-ray of it. And could you imagine what would all be in this box set? What films? We're talking about the original 1974 film, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation. We got the remake and the prequel to the remake. We have Texas Chainsaw 3D, and we also have the 2017 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think that's either called Leatherface or something. I have not seen it. I think it was actually on Netflix at one time. I know it was on Peacock for the Halloween season, which I haven't checked that one out yet, but my favorite one of them all was Texas Chainsaw 3D. Really loved that. You know, it's a direct sequel to the original 1974 film. Of course, you did have Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 back in 1986. That was a direct sequel too, but the 3D version of Texas Chainsaw 3D, which has Dan Yeager playing the role of Leatherface, I thought it was really good. I thought it was awesome. Just the way how it starts out, it picks up right where the climax of the 1974 film left off at, which was really interesting. Of course, it's Leatherface pretty much all by himself doing his thing in Texas Chainsaw 3D. Another one I kind of did like was Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. That was a good one. These movies right here are so wild and so, you know, violent, especially the first film. Oh my gosh, what they do to Sally Hardesty, who was played by the late Marilyn Burns. I don't know how Marilyn Burns was even able to get herself prepped up for the torture scenes that they, you know, put her character through. It's amazing, and it's sometimes it's like so hard to watch. And but anyways, what other special features could they have? I mean you probably have like behind the scenes footage, which they probably already did that stuff already with the 40th anniversary of the original film. They could do maybe some real cool artwork. Can you imagine what the box set would be like for the 4K box set? What kind of artwork would they put? I was thinking too, they would put like on one side of the box set, they'd have the saw, and then the inscription that's engraved, the saw is family from Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw 3. I think that would be a pretty badass thing to do. Or you can have like maybe a picture of Gunnar Hansen's Leatherface from the original film on another side of it, which would be really, really cool. I mean, they can do a whole different things with this. And the one company that should put this out would be Scream Factory, because they've done a great job on the Friday the 13th box set and the Halloween Deluxe Edition box set, which I do own. That is my favorite box set that I do own. I don't have the Friday the 13th box set. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one would be pretty unique and pretty cool, if you ask me. I mean, get like interviews from the actors or actresses or stars, for this instance. I don't know how many of the stars from the original film are still even alive. We lost Gunnar Hansen quite a few years back. Marilyn Burns is gone. I think Ed Neal, who played the hitchhiker, I think he's still around. And I think the guy that played the grandpa, I his last name is Dugan. I think he's still alive. And I think some of the other members that played the teens in the original film are still around as well. But you know, I mean, this was not, to me, this is not a franchise that I really like, but I think it's a great collection to have if they do, if Scream Factory would put it out, and hopefully Scream Factory or somebody from Scream Factory is watching this. I think this would be a great opportunity to do, because I know that there's rumors going around that the Nightmare on the Street box set is in the works for Scream Factory next. Let's do that one, and then let's do a Texas Chainsaw. I don't know how they would do it. I think Texas Chainsaw, the films were made by different companies. I know Leatherface was done in 1990, so that was New Line had that one. I don't know what the first two were, what company they were with to get the films out for, but I think they can do it, because if you can do a Friday the 13th box set, which the first 8 films were done by Paramount, and then Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the 2009 remake were all done by New Line. I think Scream Factory could pull a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K box set off, or even a Blu-ray box set of it off. Either way, 4K would be awesome, because that's the highest, you know, grade picture quality that we have. And just think of the different special features that you can have, like going back with the artwork. You can have the chainsaw on one side with the engraved the Saw is family. That'd be pretty cool too. So, you know, give me your thoughts. What do you guys think about a potential Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K box set in the future? If it can be done, if you know, you think Scream Factory should do one. You know, I think some things is for, like, the reason why they might not do it is because of the huge success of the first film from 1974. That could be the reason why they might not do one. But still, I mean, you got these other ones that are out there. Let's put them out. I mean, that whole entire franchise is everywhere and all, you know, directions and whatnot. You know, the one I didn't really like was Next Generations. Part 2, the original Part 2 from 1986 was, you know, so-and-so. You did have, I think his name was Jim Sato, that played the cook. He returns in that one, but of course you had Dennis Hopper. And then you have Caroline Williams, who plays Stretch. And then Bill Moseley, who plays Chomp Top, which is a pretty wicked character. But yeah, just let me know what you guys' thoughts on a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K box set. And this is Oracle 684. See you guys later.